This speaks to some of the comments that we have received about this process being rushed. I think the staff deserves to have the time to review the analysis, to be able to submit comments, to be able to get a revised document back. We're rushing everything. And why are we rushing it? Let's just do what we need to do to allow the process to happen in a way that's transparent and that will allow the public to trust the process.
I definitely think we need more timing. And I think that some of the other things too, I believe the genesis of this project was being approached to do a stadium. But if it's still a moving target, it's going to be really hard to nail a lot of these down and make it appropriate for that area.
We've been given, it is a rushed timeline for such an impactful decision. And when we're talking about with this, there's a responsibility not only to the community, but also to the city as to what we're doing.
One Wake is trying to have a voice where our community, as our city has taken away our CACs. We don't have, during COVID, our public meetings, our faces on a screen of members of the Planning Commission and the City Council, people who call in, we don't see their faces. If this was pre-COVID, we would be in the municipal building, in city council chambers. We'd be at the table at the front of the room. The room would be packed.
The government that is the one that will administer those funds. So keeping that with the city and county in order for compliance and making sure that distributions are made appropriately in accordance with the TIG agreement probably makes sense from a fund administration standpoint. Having these other community groups involved in actually negotiating where those funds should go, I think is going to be a critical piece of that process.
It is demeaning to suggest that there isn't a culture there, that it's just demeaning to the residents who have been there. Just again, full stop.
I think part of the problem that we're dealing with as a commission is the lack of policy or ordinance requiring the nature of which how we receive this project, meaning projects of this scale and magnitude, I believe should be a planned development. And when they are a PD, you're able to answer questions like, what do the buildings look like? What does the massing layout on the site? Where do the green infrastructure improvements go? Details about the traffic impact and details about the stormwater impact. And is there affordable housing can be answered also.
Well, as a planner who's been planning for 25 years, I understand that the land use affects the people that live on the land. And if that's not what we're going to do in our role as planning commissioners, then I don't need to be a part of the planning commission because I'm concerned about the people.